EWM BBP template part 2. Hi everyone, my name is Milos. I'm an SAP Logistics Solution Architect for Cortrust. And today I'm going to continue the video series about the EWM BBP templates and the 10 key elements. And today we go with element 3 and element 4. Element 3, master data, and element 4, warehouse structure. So let's start with master data. In this section, in the master data section, we want to list all the different master data elements that need to be configured in order to run your solution. For example, the EWM specific material master data, potentially batches, if they're managed, serial numbers, packaging specifications, for sure, it's a classic, or also quality inspection rules. So basically in this chapter, what you want to do is to list all the different master data elements, because it's important for the business to understand what additional master data they will have to manage and maintain in order to be able to run the application. So, for example, if today they're already managing materials, they will need to decide if the current master data team is going to manage the EWM specific master data for each material, or maybe there's going to be a different team that's going to be handling, maintaining those data. And they need to understand the key attributes, the key fields, the key values that are in the different master data you describe. For example, the put away control indicators, the stock removal control indicators on the materials, or in the packaging specification, how the determination rules and the condition framework works to determine the right pack spec, or also what are the different levels within the pack spec that will be defined and how they will be used. All right, so that's the master data chapter. And if we move to the element 4, we have the warehouse structure. Now, arguably, this is the most important topic, the most important chapter in the BBP. Why do I say it's very important? Is because here you define the organizational structure. So you will define the mapping between plant, storage location, and the EWM warehouse number. So you will understand how that maps. It's cross-functional, so you will need to discuss with your team and with your sales team. The materials availability is important, in which storage location we will find the materials available, and therefore it needs to be mapped to our EWM warehouse. And also in this chapter, apart from the organizational structure, we will talk about the warehouse layout. You will need to mention the plant, the map of the plant, and we will need to map the storage types within this map. So every single storage type that needs to be configured in EWM will need to be mapped here. It's good practice to put pictures of these storages, because it helps understand and reference well how the storage behaves, how it looks physically, so how you will be storing and retrieving goods from a specific storage type. And last but not least, you also will be including the naming convention of your warehouse setup in this chapter. So specifically, all the bin naming conventions should be here, and they should be aligned. Potentially you have a global bin naming convention. So everything needs to come together in this chapter. And if you make a mistake here, or you miss a storage type or storage type behavior, clearly you will need to review it and rework at a later stage if you didn't map it correctly, if you didn't design it correctly. All right, so hope this was useful. So chapter 3, master data, chapter 4, warehouse structure, we discussed. Tomorrow, I wait for you to tell you more about the classics, inbound and outbound chapters. So looking forward to share that with you. And if you have any question or any comment, or you want to know more, or specific questions that come up as I was speaking, feel free to write them down in the comment section. Make sure you like, make sure you follow. I look forward to connect to you, and I look forward to gain more insights together on the. Looking forward to see you tomorrow. Have a great day here from the cloudy Netherlands, close to Amsterdam. Speak soon. Bye.